What's up, everybody? We are back in the kitchen. As you can see, we have a new little addition. I've needed it. Now I can keep all my stuff back there. It's easy to access. You'll see little upgrades in here. I actually built this kitchen myself, but today I'm cooking. I'm making a really delicious meal. A nice, cheesy, white aged cheddar. I have some smoked Gouda. I'm gonna do a cheese sauce lasagna with some hot Italian turkey sausage. A little bit more of an elevated, sexier lasagna. So I'm gonna get my cast iron hot. I'm gonna keep my garlic cloves nice and chunky. I'm not gonna mince it. And I want you guys to see my new knife. I mean, Middleton made knives. Is this like, I've used it so much already. Quentin Middleton, genius, man. The most comfortable knife to cook with, to chop anything with. It's just amazing. And I love that you could just travel with it and it just, look at this. I mean, come on. Can't beat that. Badass. MiddletonMadeKnives.com to get you one. So I'm gonna slice some, leave them chunky. Lasagna is one of my favorite dishes to make because I grew up in a family of 8. My first dish I ever made at 6 years old was lasagna. A dish that has a lot of steps, and I made the sauce by scratch too. Man, this knife just chops through. Chris, you need one of these for your camping trips. Looks like I got a birthday gift. All right, get all this in here. And I'm telling you, this chunky chop on this garlic is gonna add so much to such a simple lasagna. And then I have some packs of beautiful hot Italian sausage. You can use turkey, you can use chicken. And I like to chop it up when it's still raw, because then you get it finer that way. We don't want big chunks of sausage, we want it as fine as possible. Wow. Nope, get back in. All right, so I'm still chopping, but you can see that the sausage is getting really nice and brown here. And once it's really brown, I'm gonna put a little bit of cream, like probably just 1/4 of a cup. All right, so you can see how fine this is. I'm gonna turn that heat off. I'm gonna use a few of my herbs to go in there. I'm gonna go with some rosemary, just destem it. And then I'm gonna go in the pot. Oh my gosh, the garlic, the rosemary, and the sausage together. But now I'm gonna grate. This is something I always do. I never, when I'm making mac and cheese or any kind of cheese sauce, wanna buy cheese that's pre-grated because they put all those cultures and powders and stuff, and it just does not make that silky smooth cheese sauce that I like. I still like to do it the old-fashioned way and hand grate it, as crazy as that is. I'll see you back in 30 minutes. Got my blender. I'm gonna get in here some garlic, a lot of basil, and some cream and a little bit of olive oil, and that'll go on each layer of the lasagna as like this basil, roasted-y, garlicky sauce. I'm gonna get my fresh basil in. Look at how huge one of these leaves are. Like, all I can think about is like a steak pocket with that. Like a little piece of steak and goat cheese. Wrap that up. My mind goes places with certain little things. All right, you see how that's a little brown on some sides? It's mimicking that roasted vibe. I'm gonna get all my garlic in. And a little bit of cream, just to loosen that up. I'm gonna blend this up. Look at that. Let's taste it. I'm about to make my cheese sauce. This is the final step. Does it seem like this is a lot?
It's phases.
We're gonna get about 4 tablespoons of butter in there. I'm gonna get just about 1 or 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm not gonna go crazy or heavy on making the flour roux. Let that brown in and melt in the butter. You don't want too much butter either because we have the grease from the sausage, we've got the grease from the cheese, and the olive oil from the pesto sauce I made. So we don't want this just one big old gloop. My room temperature cream. I've got some heavy cream going in. Don't put it all in yet. Make sure everything's incorporated. And then I'm gonna go in with my cheese. I've got my smoked Gouda and my aged white cheddar. And add more cream or whole milk as you go. And now we're on a low flame because you don't want to burn the cheese sauce. You just want to stir, let everything incorporate and get velvety. I've also got half a block of cream cheese. That is the little key. Let that break down in here. Do I want to put sour cream in there? What do you think?
You try a little bit, not too much.
For that tang, I'm gonna get some more fresh herbs in. Part of this lasagna with some herbs and garlic, and you can't go wrong. Something's telling me to drop a little bit of sour cream. And now I'm gonna start tasting it, because I'm gonna put a little bit of chili flakes in here. If you don't like it hot, don't. My basil salt, my brother brought it for me from Paris. It's amazing. Just get some coarse salt and add little basil in it. Let it sit together, it's so good. Tell me what you think.
Perfect.
Chris says it's perfect. We're ready, let's go. All right, so now I'm about to start layering. 3 lasagna noodles at the bottom of this pan. So what we're gonna do, cheese sauce on top of noodle. It's about 2 ladles per layer. You don't wanna do too much sauce because we don't want this a big goop again. Not too much. This just might be my new favorite dish. Now, take some of my sauce here and just speck it out. Such a nice color too. Don't be that person that takes 20 years to put the lasagna together. Okay, so it's 3 ladles. This would also be a really great filling in like raviolis, this sausage and cheese. This stuff is gold. I have some fresh mozzarella I'm just gonna lay on top. My oven is already at 450. And that will stay in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. It's gonna be so gooey and cheesy. Like I genuinely want to have this right now. Delish. Oh yes. Chris, this is it. Wow. All right, so I've let it cool a little bit, but not too much because I love hot food. Okay, can I get it? Oh my gosh. More basil on top. You can just see in the layers. I mean, when you pull that back, you see how much delicious. And look at that crust from the corner. Come on. That's like the perfect cheese crust. Look at that. It's a green lasagna pretty much, but it's a white cheese, white cheddar, smoked Gouda lasagna. I don't even know what to call this. Oh my gosh. Everything you're imagining, can't even talk. Everything you're imagining this is, from the way it looks, all good things. Oh my gosh. I also wanted to tell y'all, when you make this dish, take a photo, tag us using the hashtag Jake's Food Company, and we're gonna post it at the end of our video. We wanna see your photos of this dish and everything else that we have on our page. Check us out, subscribe, like, comment, come have fun with us, and let's eat.